did it, so that's awesome. So here's one thing that I did totally different today than you've ever seen me do before in my life. This was a hyperextension with a weights in between your legs. Now what I did for mine is, and again this is something you can do at home, so don't worry about it, get a stability ball and put it underneath your hips. This was the very first move that I did. So I put it underneath my hips, and then you get a smaller stability ball, a weighted ball, a yoga block. You can use ankle weights if you want to use ankle weights. You can use anything that you can really grip between your legs and utilize it that has some kind of weight to it. That's awesome. Use it. And then what you do is you just really find your balance, and then you lift up with your legs. Really concentrate on keeping your heels to the sky and your toes to the floor. So don't kind of do this with your toes, and that's what you'll find is sometimes you'll have the tendency to do that, especially if you just have ankle weights on. So that's why I suggest you put something between your legs. It'll help keep your toes where they should be. But then you just raise it up, hold it, squeeze your glutes hard, 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 and then let it go. That is an amazing, amazing, amazing exercise. You're working the inside of your thighs, you're working the outside of your glutes, you're working your hamstrings, you're working your lower back, you're working your upper glutes, because when you're doing that hyperextension move, the lower back area is really being engaged too. So it's a great one. It's almost like doing a Superman, but on a ball, and trying to get your legs a little bit higher. So there you go. That was a great one. I love that exercise. The other one that I really found that I really liked, I also struggled with it a little bit, was when you saw me over here with this. This here is called a gopher. And what it is you just attach it onto your wall, like so. And then it has different variations that you can move it. You can move it up and down, depending on where you want it. So you can utilize it if you want to do your rows. You can utilize it if you bring it down. You can do upright rows. You can do just about anything with this. And as you saw in the video today, you can also use it at the very lowest point. Put your foot into the little holes and then do pushback. So what I did is I had each foot into one of the handles the entire time, and I scoot as far as back as I could where I knew that I would get a good tension from it. And then as you go back, you're really engaging those hamstrings and the glute muscles. So that was a really great workout right there, a really good exercise. If you don't have one of these, which I highly suggest you invest in one of these if you plan on doing a lot of home workouts. Like I said, this one here, you can use it for anything and everything. I mean, even if you wanted to, you could lay down on the floor and then do pulse to where it's almost working your back again at a different angle that way too. So there's so many different variations of exercises that you can do with this. And like I said, it does come with 3 different resistant bands that you can utilize, and they're nice. They have good handles that are cushiony and stuff. Anyway, I don't sell them, like I said, just promoting them because I love it. So anyway, what else? So that was today's routine. You saw most of the things that I did today. I actually did it with straight bar. However, everything that I did today, you can do it yourself with free weights, or you can even do it holding med balls. So whatever you have at your home that you want to do, that's what you can do. I chose to use the straight bar on mostly just the regular squats because it helps me keep my chest up. It also helps me to where I keep proper form going down. And then sometimes when you're using your free weights, if you put them in between your legs like this when you're going down, you have the tendency to lean forward because you're trying to hold the weight and you're not sitting up, so you're not getting it in your glutes and hams quite as much. You'll get it more in your quads. And that's not where we're wanting to work today. So that's why I chose to use the straight bar. I also use the dumbbells. Now when I use the dumbbells, again, it's for a specific reason for me personally. You can use whatever you want, but I personally feel like I have more balance when I can use the free weights. So when you do my step ups, I was using my dumbbells. When I was doing my reverse lunges, same thing. So again, you can do it however you want to do it. If you don't have the straight bar, use your dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, that's okay too. You can always use your med balls. However, with your med balls, you can only go so heavy. I suggest that you invest in at least some dumbbells. So anyway, those are my tips for the day. Other than that, I feel like I got a really great routine. It was about 45, 50 minutes long from start to finish. And I did have a little bit of a step issue. I had to go get my step up. That's one other thing. If you don't have a stepping block like I have, which next week I'm going to go up to a little bit taller one because I feel like I will engage the side of my glutes a little bit more and more of the higher area on my hamstrings if I get a higher stepping block. So like I said, I do have them, so I'm going to utilize it next week. If you don't have a step up block like I do, you can always use any stable hard surface. Again, let me say it louder. Stable, safe, flat surface. So don't do it on a bed because obviously it's going to give out on you. Come on guys, you know. Use your brain a little bit there. Keep safety in mind when you're doing anything. You can use a bench if you have a bench. Just be careful on it. Make sure that it's a stable bench. I know we have one bench here that kind of does a little bit of a weeble wobble. So that's the reason I don't like it. But like I said, you can use that. Also, if you do not have a stability ball, if you have a big chair that you can lay over, you can also do that move on a chair. So again, if you're doing this in the privacy of your home, there are different ways that you can modify it to where it fits any move with whatever you have at home. So that's why I like this workout. Other than that, I think that's it. I will continue to show you some more at-home workouts that you can do and try to show you some different variations. So that way it'll help you decide how you like it. Everybody has different personalities and different ways that they like to do different things. So anyway, I'll catch you on the other side. Thanks for following along, guys. Bye.